Hi, Dad. Mommy. Guess what, Mom? It was really fun. We played games and opened presents, and I got this.
That's nice, dear, but could you tell me about it later when my show's over?
Doctor, you know they're cold.
Daddy, I went to Becky's party today, and it was really a lot of fun. We played all kinds of games. He had ice cream. We played I Had a Little Doggy.
That's nice, Susie.
Do you want to know what I got? Ralph, can I tell you what I did today?
Children can go to the dogs when families don't listen. Listening is the beginning of understanding.
Will there come a day when you and I can say we can finally see each other? Will there come a time when we can find the time to reach out for one another? I'll meet you halfway. That's better than no way. There must be some way to get it together.
Hello, this is Shirley Jones. You know, an Air Force ROTC scholarship offers you more than a tuition-free education and free flying lessons. Take them up on it, and you'll find yourself as an officer on America's aerospace team.
Flight of 3 departing runway 21. MID-2 is not declaring an emergency.
Affirmative.
Clear to land when 180 degrees at 16.
You don't have to take any old job just because you're a girl. On the aerospace team, women get jobs equal to men. Who says a woman has to settle for a routine job just because she's a woman? Discover the United States Air Force, and you'll discover the world.
An electric frying pan, an electric coffee pot, electric griddles. If you have one or are looking for one, Underwriters Laboratories urges you to be aware of the instructions for care and use of these items. Some are made so they may be immersed in water. Others aren't, but they are so marked. For your safety, read and heed the directions that come with the appliance. It's for your good.
Well, as a rule, we get a crew here Saturday morning about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. One day we started with 2 guys, and by 3 o'clock, we got about 40 people here. Before, we live in the block, and we were like strangers. Now, it's different. We live actually like a small family.
All together, we're doing a great thing here.
It's like a community project with other areas coming in to help.
Then when these buildings burn down, again, with suburbanites, because we tried to break that gap between white and black and rich and poor and suburbanite and inner city, we got together to take on a complete building. Once you have that sense of group and community, you can respond to anything.
The impossible just take a little longer, that's all. But we do it anyway.
Good morning, Mr. Bishop. I'm Chief Marlon F. Spike of the U.S. Coast Guard Boating Safety Detachment 111. Are you carrying the required Coast Guard approved type of personal flotation devices for you and all your friends on board, sir?
503 to be exact. Never know when our next guest may come aboard, right?
Right. You know the regulation then. A proper type Coast Guard approved personal flotation type for every person on board. By the way, it's quite a boat you have here, Mr. Bishop.
Oh, this is not my boat. You should see the size of my boat. This is just my dinghy.
So your boat's only a 14-footer. Do you know the new personal flotation device requirements? Check with your nearest Coast Guard auxiliary, Marine dealer, Power Squadron, Red Cross, or State Boating Authority. Get a Coast Guard Auxiliary Courtesy Motorboat Examination Federal Equipment Check. It's free.
Son of a gun.
Safe boating is no accident. Safe boating.
This is the time, with an air pump only a few feet away, when most of us don't have our tires checked, even though we know it could save both tires and gasoline. If you don't have your tires checked because you don't like to ask, or you don't know how much pressure to tell the man, we've got something now that will do the asking and the telling for you. This little sticker, and it's yours for the asking. Right Air, Tire Industry Safety Council, Washington, D.C., 20004.
Mi familia se acostaba hambrientos cada noche.
My family used to go to bed hungry every night. We had to carry water from miles away, and it was not safe to drink. But that was before CARE came to our village. Now, my children have a nourishing meal every day at the CARE Feeding Center, and the water is drinkable. Our baby was vaccinated at our new clinic by a medico-trained nurse. My neighbors and I will finish building the school soon, so our children can learn. CARE showed us how to grow more food and help ourselves. We work to make life better. We have hope, and we are grateful to CARE.
Muchas gracias. This is the story of a man and his family living in the Central American village of Monjaras. This is what your contribution to CARE can mean to millions of other needy people around the world. Please send your dollars to CARE, Department 2, Seattle 98111.
How do you find a girl named Teresa in a big city? You know she works in Washington, D.C., but you don't remember where or even her last name. A young student from Iran had this problem. He had mailed his college transcript to Teresa to have his degree certified for the government of Iran. Now he needed the transcript back. Someone told him about the Federal Information Center, the place to turn for help in locating the right federal agency to assist you with a problem. And while his problem was a bit unusual, the friendly girls at the Federal Information Center tackled it and located Teresa in an office in the Department of Health, Education, and Welfare. He got his transcript back. While your problem may not be that unusual, the service at a Federal Information Center is the same, friendly and thorough. Call or visit your Federal Information Center.
If the volunteer army in its infancy has demonstrated anything, it's been a willingness to depart at times from military tradition. At Fort Ord, California, this has resulted in a program called peer instruction, in which the teaching in certain courses is done by students who themselves have only recently passed the course.
I have a hard time up 18 feet. Straight up. Bring it straight up. There you go. That's it. Just let it lay there now. Put your weight on it and it'll go right in. Tougher. Because you don't want them messing up because it's going to make you look bad, and you want to get that rank, so you want to be tougher on them. Lock the other leg. I went home for the weekend, and I had talked to a man from Edison Company in Southern California, and he said that the Army trains our men better than they do.
The Army says peer instruction is working well, that more soldiers are passing courses the first time around than ever before. All of which makes for happy teachers and happy students. Jim Nettleton reporting.
Be someone special in the Navy.
It's that time of the year at the post office when mountains of mail come through here day and night.
Warren C. Jones, mail handler, Columbus, Ohio.
Everybody's sending millions of cards, letters, and packages to friends and family, and there's not much time to deliver it.
Help the people who helped bring you Christmas. Please, mail packages before December 10th, cards and letters before December 15th.
Please mail early. It's got to get there by Christmas.
Headlines warn of fuel shortages, allocations, even rationing. We're resigned to colder households as the crisis in home heating rages. Yet there is one way to help. Rediscover your fireplace and its benefits. The Forest Service, U.S. Department of Agriculture, suggests that a fireplace blaze will get rid of early morning and evening chill more economically than your home's heating system, because the fireplace uses less fuel and turns out a bigger volume of heat quickly. The key is the right mixture of wood. Oak gives the most uniform, short flames and a steady, glowing fire. It's best to combine oak or other hardwoods such as ash, maple, or birch with a soft, quick-burning wood such as spruce, fir, and pine. Using your fire for heat is one way to reduce fuel shortages, since your fireplace is a natural ally during the energy crisis.
When you need help, don't go it alone. Most problems get solved faster with a little assistance. And when your problems involve situations like these that might require legal assistance, don't go it alone. You can find a competent lawyer if you don't already have one. Your local bar association has a lawyer referral service, a volunteer panel of qualified lawyers. Your legal problems may not be among these, but whatever they are, you can discuss them with a lawyer for a half hour at a modest fee fixed in advance. There is no further obligation. But if you want and need further services, you and the lawyer will agree on a fee for his continued work. Your local lawyer referral service is listed in the Yellow Pages.
Hi, I'm Seymour Safely with a message about vision care. For example, does your child sit too close to the television set? Does he have trouble in school? He may be nearsighted, in need of a thorough professional vision examination. And kids, glow-in-the-dark tape on your bikes will help car drivers see you better in the dark. As for you drivers, don't wear sunglasses at night. Sunglasses are designed for outdoor daytime wear. And another thing, you may have so-called 20/20 vision, but you may not have proper eye muscle coordination, side vision, or depth perception. Want some more good advice about your eyes? See a vision specialist. And see more safely! Hi, I'm Seymour Safely with a message about vision care. Does your child sit too close to the television set? Does he have trouble in school? He may be nearsighted. You say you have 20/20 vision, but you may not have proper eye muscle coordination, side vision, or depth perception. See a vision specialist. And see more safely!
Word is getting around.
Education extends beyond the classroom. Teachers, reach out to help your child find new horizons. You and your children are involved. Reach out for better education.
There's a book every woman should read before she becomes pregnant. It's free. Right Nutrition, Pueblo, Colorado, 81009.
They gotta go.
Huh?
Those tiny nips between peanut halves.
Why?
Because Skippy's true peanut butter flavor comes from what Skippy leaves out. Like nibs that bitter the butter, as much as what Skippy puts in. U.S. grade #1 peanuts. So you taste only honest to peanut, true peanut butter flavor. It costs Skippy more to make.
Well, gee, it's only peanuts.
How would you like to do something really different? One weekend a month. There's one thing we can promise you when you join the Army Reserve. You'll have something different to do. One weekend a month. For more information, call the Army Reserve Center nearest you.
The professionals never take off without checking their tires first. The professionals know the right air pressure gives the best gas mileage. The professionals know they've got a lot riding on their tires. Now, maybe you don't think you have to check your air pressure, but you've got a lot riding on your tires, too, haven't you?
The driver was careless. The rider is dead.
When trouble comes, it comes in threes, like air pollution, noise pollution, the energy crisis. Traditional forms of transportation contribute to every one of these critical problems. But problems are made to be solved. Industry has just developed a better way, a short-haul, multiple-stop delivery van that operates on batteries. How is this possible? The key is in the lead battery. Newly improved battery electric vehicles consume less energy, and they are normally recharged at night when electric energy demand is lowest. The electric delivery van is also noiseless and qualifies as a low-emission vehicle. This is the lead industry's solution to a top priority problem of modern life. Is your community ready for the better way?
How'd he get in?
Well, officer, the guy must have come up the fire escape and jimmied the window.
Uh-huh. What's missing?
Oh, gosh. Our portable TV, the silver, and some cash I had around.
My watch and my jewel case.
Well, I hope you kids have some insurance.
If you rent a house or apartment, you should know about Allstate Renters Insurance, a special package policy for renters that protects you against loss from burglary, fire and smoke, even liability lawsuit, and more. Best of all, Allstate Renters Insurance costs less than most companies charge for similar protection. So don't take a chance with your possessions. Find out about low-cost renters insurance soon. Talk to the good hands people. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Saludos.
Trabajamos en su oficina local del Servicio de Impuestos Internos.
Pues estamos aquí todo el año para prestarle asistencia. Por supuesto, las instrucciones contienen las respuestas a la mayoría de sus preguntas.
Si necesita alguna publicación gratis o algunos formularios adicionales, use la hoja de pedido en las instrucciones.
Pero si algún día usted necesita nuestra ayuda, puede llamarnos. Use nuestro servicio telefónico gratis. Recuerde.
Somos el Servicio de Impuestos.
Estamos aquí todo el año.
Para ayudarles.
Every day we get up in the morning early.
I help blind kids see with their fingers. I help deaf kids hear with their hands. I'm a therapist. I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky, getting paid to put my talent to work helping other people. Well, it's not that simple. It took a lot of real effort to learn my job, but to me, it's worth it. There are more than 200 different careers in the health field. Some take years to learn, some just a few months. But for all of them, you need lots of patience, dedication, and love.
Health Careers. This booklet tells all about them. For your copy, write National Health Council, Box 40, Radio City Station, New York, 10019. Put your talent to work in the health field.
The board finds this man has had a good record in prison. Training as electrician, semi-skilled.
Hi, I'm Earl Haggard. I'd like you to hear some of this.
Excellent chance of rehabilitation. Therefore, we are recommending this man for parole. Are there any...
Parole. Good news to a convict who's worked hard to gain back his freedom while serving a sentence. But many times it's tough for an ex-con to adjust to life on the outside, especially when there's no one to turn to. I know, and that's why the American Bar Association has launched a program throughout the country using lawyers as volunteers by parole agencies, helping the guy on parole with getting a place to live, getting a job, and just getting along. The program is designed to help cut down the number of repeat offenders. It's one of the many programs sponsored by the ABA Commission on correctional facilities and services working toward that goal. Find out what you can do to help. Write the ABA. An ex-con has been locked in. Now, don't lock him out of a chance to live a normal life.